Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's go. Okay, so Ashley is getting ready to do a drag king show. She wants to focus on her masculine energy. So she has gone to this person and they are giving her the ins and outs of it all. No pun intended. So Giselle has come to Kay's Wellness Center and they're getting ready to have some girl talk, and Wendy is on her way. So Wendy has shown up. Honey, she got out of the car with her little cute dress on and realized she had a flat tire. And I guess when she called AAA, they said her account had expired. So she got that fixed and they came out and got it done. I do not like Greg for Kate. Matter of fact, I don't like Greg for any woman, right? So Giselle asked her about, is she going to keep her Kay Stewart name on her wellness center? She said, yes, that will never change. But Greg doesn't believe in hyphens. Girl, you don't even have a ring. Why are y'all even talking about that? Why are you talking about that? Because Greg wants something to leverage the fact that he's not going to marry you. That's why y'all are talking about that. She said it's not even a conversation. He will not get married to anyone who will hyphenate their name. Girl, this is your name. Like, I understand. I'm not saying don't take his name. If you marry a man, I think you become one, right? You need to take the name. But if I want to hyphenate my name, my last name is your name. I don't even understand what the situation is. He doesn't want to marry you, Kay. He's trying to pick a fight. Karen's mother is an independent woman. How is her daughter just laying down like a doormat? She was like, as long as I can be Kieran and Stewart in the public, I don't have a problem taking his name in marriage. What does her mother think? Child, in this little flashback, he was like, if she does right, she can become a Diggs. I want to boss you around. And then Kay went on to say that they bicker about domestic roles. Kay, get your stuff out of that man's house and go to your little condo or to your mama's house till your place gets ready. This is not for you. This is not going to work. You are not going to be happy. So, child, they sit here and they have talked about Karen and realized that Karen is on Ozempic. Wendy said, Ozempic? She said, I thought my girl was stressed. Karen is going through a lot. In the continuation of I follow and I can't get up conversation, G and Ray are in it, honey. They are spilling tea. First of all, Ray lets G know that Karen has a new car and she feels like she's going to be exonerated. I'm just talking about what they said on the show. Child, so G said that in the month of June, he had the kids 25 days, right? It's 30 days in June, right? So Mia had the other 5 days. He said that also Mia had gone to Atlanta when they were separated. He went down there and got his kids. Ray was like, but I thought you said it was amicable. He said, look, I don't know Ink to like him or not to like him. What I do know, he's had several affairs with my wife. Child. Let me say this about Mia. Mia is so disrespectful. Now, we all know that it was said from G that he had given her like a hall pass. Like, discretion is so important. Child, G said that the problem with Ink is that he felt like Jeremiah was his baby. And he said, do you remember what Mia said at the reunion? Because Mia was like, there was an affair. And then she told G that it's a possibility that Jeremiah could be Ink's. Child, G done went and had a paternity test. So he is the daddy. Mia didn't tell us that. Child, before they ordered their bread pudding and peach cobbler, G said that there are some good things that have come out of what's going on with him and Mia. They are co-parenting great. And he said that he knows that with his bipolar, the medicine does one thing, but he has to do the work. He also went on to say that he told Mia, since he's not ready to get married, and until he does, and until she does, let's get some post-marital counseling and not a divorce. So it's not even a divorce on the table. Mia be lying. I love Stacey, but this is when she's dun-dun-dun for me. Now she's in here with this lawyer because she says she feels like she needs to just talk to somebody and make sure everything financially is good. Right? She has waived child support, but she wants alimony. And the lawyer is like, well, why would you want to make sure you were taken up and not make sure your daughter was taken care of? She was like, oh, he pays for everything for her, right? She was like, but what if he gets married and his partner says, no, you can't pay that money out? She said, I don't think he'll ever do that. Girl, when you in this seat talking to this person, you don't know what he's going to do, right? Then she went on to say that people just don't understand her situation. And then she asked her at the end, she was like, how many women have said what I said and have come back to you? She said, if I had $5 for every woman that said that, I would be on a beach somewhere. She has no idea what she's going through. She think these 16 years that she been married to this man, she knows him. She about to really get to find out who he is if this thing goes left. And I'm going to feel really bad for her for that. You know I love Gizelle with her girls. They're talking about their dads. She's talking about generational wealth. She's talking about real estate with the girls. They're shopping for things for a home. I just love her with her girls. I think it's so sweet. Now, TJ around here feels like he's being hidden, right? And she's like, how can I hide you? You're my best friend. Then she tells him her husband is moving out. His first question is, can I come over? She's like, no, my baby lives there. There's nothing wrong with them dating because clearly this divorce is happening, but you can't come to the house where my child lays her head. Then he says what he would like for her to do is tell her friends and her husband that they are dating. Clearly, he's never been through a divorce. He doesn't have any children. He should just be listening at this point. Because nobody's going to do that, TJ. You're not even giving up the bang bang, sir. And at this point, what you looking with, what is this? It'll be the Sahara Desert over here for me. So she's saying that she is in the process of mourning a marriage, right? And she said that she's just not willing to move faster for TJ. And then eventually he comes out and he says something like, I've had to be patient for so long, but I don't want to, pressure you through this situation. That's good. Now go get a haircut. So Karen's getting ready to go to Ashley's Drag King show. So she's come out here to model some things for Ray, right? Ray notices that these outfits are a little not there. Ray is like, what's going on with you? Because these outfits is a little short. Like, they're a little short. And she's like, oh, you noticed. Karen said that's the mating call. Okay, Karen. So, child, Ray has downloaded Karen on everything that G said. And now Karen has realized that everything that Mia has said is probably not the truth. I can't wait for this confrontation. But it's Karen for talking about, Mia, you knew about this some time ago, and withholding information. Body cams much, Karen? Let's keep going. Child K said she needed some girl time because she and Greg got into it because they're moving in together, right? And she said it's a lot of moving parts. And one main thing is that she's on this show. Kay, you need to run, girl. Ashley looks a mess. So the ladies talked to Karen about her weight. And Gizelle says, Kay's let us know that you're on Ozempic. She was like, I'm on pre-diabetic medication. I'm on semaglutide. Then Giselle's like, which is a form of Ozempic. Yeah, it's a form of Ozempic. Karen and Mia are the biggest liars on this show. So child, the hottie's about to walk into the party. And as soon as they walk into the party, Karen says she needs to talk to Gizelle. So she downloads Gizelle on everything that Ray told her. Not the divorce, all that kind of stuff. Child, hold on. Gizelle said, let's go. We got to talk to her right now. Gizelle said, it's apparent that you've been lying about everything. So she said, who said that? Child, they let her know about the divorce being on pause. And then, so it got a little crazy, so they went outside. But it was windy for me. She was sipping and listening. I loved it. Child Mia let loose. She said, let's talk about your drunk driving, your DUIs, and all the bounce houses that open themselves up to you. Look at Wendy's face. But then Gizelle said, we all know Karen is doing her thing on the side. Did we all know that? Jacqueline could not be my friend anymore. She talks entirely too much. She sat here and said, no, 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 no. She wasn't ready to discuss the paternity test. Mia has told her to keep her mouth closed. I'll see y'all next week.